Hi guys! Hello and Merry Christmas if you are watching this at Christmas. So this is going out on Christmas Day. Merry Christmas if it is Christmas Day, and I hope you've had an amazing Christmas if it's after, most likely after. But today's video is a bit of a planty chore video. One, because I've just been putting it off, I've not done it, or loads of my plants need watering, and there's quite a lot of like yellow leaves and whatnot. But I am actually going away for 2 weeks over Christmas, so I will currently be away, probably when you're watching this. And obviously 2 weeks is quite a long time not being here, and I don't have anybody to come in and like check my plants because like nobody lives near me. And it's Christmas, so people aren't gonna come and look after your plants over Christmas. So I am trying to make sure that everything is set. It's like 2 days before we're gonna leave. I'm gonna start today, carry on tomorrow because there's quite a lot to do. But I thought I would bring you all along for a little planty chores. You can see the realisation of like my plants and how they're doing this winter, because I like to keep it real on this channel. So that's that. It's going to be a lot of watering, cleaning leaves, treating for pests, and moving my plants. So there's quite a lot that are like on windows and stuff, and I've looked on the forecast and it's due to snow just after Christmas here. So I'm going to move some away from the windows because I'm not here to keep an eye on them. So I'm just going to move them away from the windows. Also going to move some of them upstairs, so like the more sensitive ones upstairs, because the downstairs of my house, like on the ground floor, gets quite a lot colder than upstairs. Upstairs stays relatively warm all day. So that is what my plan is. We'll see how it goes. I'm just going to bring you along. It's going to be a very chilled video probably, so I hope you enjoy that kind of thing. Yes, let's get cracking. There is a lot to do. I also want to pre-apologise if it's really bad lighting in some areas. I'm currently in the kitchen. It's quite good lighting in here anyway. I've got my spotlights and there's like a window straight in front of me, and I've also got my ring light. But some places in my house might be really dark, so I apologise in advance if the lighting changes. Okay, so today I am planning on fertilising pretty much all my plants. I have not fertilised in like a month probably. And I do like to stay fertilising in the winter, just because most of my plants are still growing really. So I'm going to be doing that today, especially when I'm away. I use the liquid gold leaf, would 100% recommend. It is so good. So I'm going to use this today. It's what I always use, so we're going to carry on with that. And I'm just going to like bring all my plants to the sink like I usually do, and then there are some things that I might update you on because there's some exciting growth happening. Yeah. I'm actually really behind on like, not behind, but I've just got quite a lot of like planty chores to do, like repotting. I've been looking around some of my plants and realising there's quite a few that probably do need repotting, and I've realised I've not really done it in sometimes a couple of years. So I'm going to probably do a lot of that in the new year, just because I don't have the time now, and I literally have run out of all of my like potting stuff, all of my cocoa, coir and like orchid bark. I need to buy loads, so I'm just going to do that in the new year. These two like little succulents, they are in my window. I'm going to move them away to the other side of the room with all the other like succulent cacti. Like, for instance, this guy really needs repotting, but I think I'm just gonna have to wait until like the new year, because I don't have the stuff right now and I don't really have the time. I need like a day like this where I'm doing plant chores and I've got time to like repot. These two guys, I've got a Lothos and my Hoya Crimson Princess. I think these are also in the window. I am going to move these away, probably into the living room. I am also today checking for pests, especially in the kitchen, because my, I will speak about it when I get to it, but this guy here, those wet sticks, and my Anthurium clarinervium, I found thrips all over, which is brilliant. So I'm checking for that, and also going to be doing some pest treatments if I find any. This guy that I did my little cacti succulent like euphorbia kind of video on, I don't actually know if I ended up posting it because I don't think it decided to film half of it. I think it just cut off. But I repotted this guy a while ago and the roots were not, I let it dry out way too much and I've put it in here. It's gone all wrinkly a while ago and really floppy, like you can see it wasn't like that before, but I'm getting, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but in here, can you see like right there, there's like some bright green growth and there's some in a few other places. I think it's gonna be fine. I think it just needs another big water through. I think it just dried out so much that I just really didn't like it. But there is new bright green growth, so fingers crossed that it will be okay. This one is quite close to my heart. It was my nana's before, so I really don't want it to die. Okay, the last one in the kitchen is this guy. This is the one I was just telling you about. I had thrips. I think what the problem was, I had my, oh my god, what is it called? Bird of Paradise up there, and I found thrips on that, and I checked, it was up there with my Anthurium clarinervium, and I checked the Anthurium and I couldn't see anything on there. I thought it was fine and didn't bother treating it. Bad life choice, Jess, but there we are. And obviously there were some on there and I didn't notice, so when I put these up here as well, they come off the Anthurium and started attacking this, but these are my wet sticks and I wasn't really sure. The others I put in like with my other plants to grow. These two I didn't. I wanted to do something else with them. I wasn't sure what, so they were just chilling for a while. Just in their stagnant moss, and I thought I really want to give it a go with the leca. So I've done it with leca and perlite. I know my leca is not very good. I've said this in multiple videos. I had a comment saying that it was ugly, and I know it is, but it's leca, it doesn't matter. Don't diss my leca. It came like this and I don't know why. It's still leca, still does the job, it's fine. But it's been in here a few weeks now and I didn't know why it like wasn't really doing anything, and they seemed to be declining. And obviously then I found the thrips, and then I found the thrips on the Anthurium. but there aren't any thrips anymore. I treated this with provonto and then also sprayed it down with some neem oil as a preventative. Like if they come back or if there's any like eggs on there I've missed and they hatch, they will not make it. But like they weren't hardening off for ages, and that was like the red flag for me. I was a bit like, well, why are you not hardening off? Started to decline. So, but I did lift up the wet sticks when I before I found the thrips, just to see if they were rooting, and there were some fresh roots on these, so that they are rooting more than they were before, so that is a good sign. I don't really want to disturb it, but I also want to see if anything else is happening. Can't see it, I'm not going to disturb it anymore. But I've got like a layer of leca, just pure leca, and then it's like a mix of leca and perlite for the rest of it. Okay, I've brought my anthurium down. It was in the bathroom quarantining because the other day I did the provonto treatment, but I'm just going to check the leaves and also spray it down with neem oil as a preventative again, as I didn't get to do that last time. Okay, I can't see any, but I'm going to spray it down anyway, water it, and then put him back. Hello, it is a few days later. I'm just popping in here. I'm editing the video and I realised that it just didn't film, like a really crucial part. So basically I found thrips everywhere on like half my plants in the living room, so I've had to treat them, so that's what the next bit is. It's kind of skipped the crucial part, didn't film it. I think it must have just stopped and I didn't realise. So yes, I had to completely clean down all of my plants downstairs and do a treatment on them. I didn't have any provonto left and it was a couple of days before going away, so I just had to use neem oil solution as a preventative for now until I get back off of my holiday. Couldn't find any provonto anywhere in enough time, so it's fun. It's now like 2 hours later, maybe 3 hours later. I actually ended up treating every single plant in the house just because you never know. It's just easier. I'm not going to be here for 2 weeks, so I just thought better be safe than sorry. Even if I didn't see anything on there, I've still treated them. I've done all of the ones upstairs, as well as all the ones downstairs, and I've watered them all. So yeah, I am so tired. I did it with neem oil because obviously I ran out of provonto. Stink of neem oil. So does the house, because obviously every single plant has been sprayed down with it. So I've got candles burning everywhere. I just don't like the smell of neem oil. I don't think anybody does. It stinks. So yes, they're all done. Okay, again, sorry about the lighting, but this is like my little shelfy bit up here. It gets really warm in, and the window is on this side, and it gets light in the morning, and the rest of the day is still really bright because we live like on top of a hill. You can see out the window, like we're quite high up. So it gets quite bright in here all day and it's always warm, so it's good for these ones. So this guy I am absolutely loving right now. I'm pretty sure this is Philodendron Congo, I think it is. But I just love how like the leaves come in like this orangey reddy colour, and then they like fade down to like this really deep green, but it's actually huge. Like, compare it to my hand, that is really quite big. And this plant was kind of just like not really on my radar of plants that I loved. Like, it was just kind of there, but it keeps pushing out leaves for me. And yeah, I've just realised how big it actually is and just fallen in love with it. So this guy is not doing very well. Again, as soon as it gets to winter, my kins just do not love me. Like the leaves towards the top are happier. They're like trying to face towards the window. That's why they're facing all that way. But as soon as you get further down, not so much. Don't know if I'm letting it dry out too much, or I'm not really sure. But he's not doing very well. It's very much getting on my nerves. This one is doing really well. Look at the size of this leaf. It's definitely starting to get bigger and maturing compared to like the leaf before. Like, the comparison is amazing. And it has just put out this leaf here. A thing to note with like plants on planks, I always find that leaves come out and you think, oh no, it's gonna be really small, like that looks really small. But so was this one, and it grew. Obviously, as they harden off, they grow still. So even though it looks about this big, it will grow a lot bigger as it hardens off. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how big that one gets. My Monstera elbow, still not doing anything. It's very much the two leaves that I got it with like 2 years ago are really getting brown and crispy, and this one's getting a bit yellowy up the top here, so I'm not holding out for these for very long. They're just kind of there at the moment. The first leaf I got when I got it is doing really well. It's still my favourite leaf on this plant. Like, look how beautiful the variegation is. This is the kind of variegation I love. Second leaf still hanging on, obviously wasn't going to last very long. It's got that tiny bit of like minty green through the middle. And then it gave me this leaf, which I don't mind. There's a bit too much white on here as I would like, but there we are. And you're probably not going to be able to see, but it's getting quite fat, so I feel like it might give me a new leaf soon. Fingers crossed. This is my funky little avocado. This is literally it. Not much going on there. And then my Monstera adansonii is doing really well as well. Like, the roots are really getting on there. I can't wait until the leaves start getting really, really big on this. I think when it gets to summer, this guy will probably really start taking off. I'm hoping by the end of summer it'll be all the way up here. And then we've just got my ficus, which I chopped because it got really weird looking and propagating in here. This is ready to pot up. Oh my god. This is ready to pot up. It's actually got loads of roots, but I don't have the soil for it yet, and it's quite happy in there. Like, it's put out this leaf, which is quite big. So I'm just going to leave it in there for now and just, yeah, see what happens. Then got Philodendron Brazil, which was tiny little root cutting. node cutting, and it's put out a couple of leaves since, but I'm really hoping to get it climbing all the way up here. I think this will really start to he'll really start to take off when it gets to spring, summer. I've got a little prop box of random cuttings which I'm kind of neglecting, so we'll just ignore that. Over here we've got a prop box with some philodendron lemon lime cuttings and wet sticks. There will be a video out on this in a few weeks, keep an eye out. And then this is actually Lucas's. He got it from IKEA, little palm. I do look after it, but it is his. He loves it. It's getting quite big. It was like really tiny when we got it, so happy with that one. Okay, and over here we've got another Monstera Adansonii, which is getting a bit leggy. I think I need to chop it a bit and do something with it, but I'm not sure. And then my bird of paradise, which if it puts another leaf out is going to have to be put on the floor somewhere, I think. Okay, so that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry it was all over the place. I just was not expecting to encounter that many pests, or actually any pests. I thought I had it under control. Obviously not. So yeah, it's fine. I really hope that this is helped, or at least helped stop it spreading, because neem oil is a preventative, so even if it's not quite got rid of them on the plants that have got them, it will stop them transferring and spreading. We hope. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you are having or have had a wonderful Christmas. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this chaotic video. Don't forget to like and comment, it really helps me out. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more planty content from moi. And follow my planty Instagram if you want to see more from me, more behind the scenes and whatnot. I'll put it up here somewhere. Really appreciate it. I will see you all again soon. Bye.